A lot of your weather apps are probably showing a fairly substantial rain event for us on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday later this week. So let's get into the nitty gritty of this. Could we be talking about a major rain event with perhaps as much as 2, 3 inches of rain in parts of eastern Colorado? Or is this going to be more like our typical afternoon showers and storms this time of year with just a few storms around, but not a major rain event? So let's break it down for you. A lot of your weather apps are showing a computer forecast model average, which is showing a really substantial amount of rain for us later this week. In some cases, again, 2, 3 inches of rain for us. That might include us in the Denver, Fort Collins, Colorado Springs areas. And this would be for Wednesday, July the 30th through Friday, August the 1st, with most of that rain likely coming Wednesday and Thursday for us. So background, big setup. Cold front moves through late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. That's going to tap into a lot of that easterly wind, that upslope wind, to give us a lot of that moisture, right? That's the usual setup this time of year. We need to get that. The question is, where an area low pressure will set up? It looks like it's a weaker low, but will it be over, say, southeast Colorado, or is it more kind of over the Permian Basin of West Texas? And does that allow us to tap into some of that deep kind of tropical moisture out of the Gulf and kind of spew it back here into eastern Colorado? My lean is, if you're hoping for big rain, unfortunately, my lean is more, this is probably going to end up more like the European forecast solution, which is, I'm showing it to you below, not a ton of rain. However, here's the GFS, the American model solution, which is showing a substantial 1 to 3 inch rain event for us across eastern Colorado. Again, most of this Wednesday and Thursday. And a lot of the computer models are showing this. So it's still very much in play. Again, the question is where an area low pressure is going to set up, and just really on a broad basis, how much of that deep tropical moisture are we able to tap into? Unfortunately, this season, as a lot of you have correctly noted, when we've had a lot of these big rain setups, it just hasn't panned out. And some seasons, when we have these sorts of kind of iffy looking things, it tends to work out. And other seasons, it tends not to. And unfortunately, we're one of those seasons where a lot of those bigger rain events just don't seem to be happening. And there is some not only meteorological background for this, but there's also now some computer forecast model guidance that's showing us that we may be trending on the drier side. So point being, we will have afternoon showers and storms. It will be notably cooler for us Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But in terms of that potential for really big rain, it's still there. I would just lean on the drier side. On more updates,